I have played over 100 hours of FragPunk. This includes many hours spent in the closed beta back in October 2024. I've already made a few videos talking about FragPunk and the excitement I've had for the game. I was one of the first guys to reach the top of the leaderboards just shortly after release. And in this video, I want to be honest with you guys and share my thoughts about what I truly love and hate about this game. I want to start off by saying that FragPunk is a fun game to play for a variety of reasons. There's enough content in a tactical hero shooter like FragPunk to satisfy most players. Are you tired of the repetitive structure that comes with playing a search and destroy mode? Well then jump into Outbreak, choose a few perks to play as survivors, find the perfect spot to hide from zombies and survive as long as you can. You can play a variety of team deathmatch modes with knife or snipers only, or you can play Duel Master, where you battle in 1 vs 1s and become the best player of the match. So many other games like Valorant or the Finals take too much time to release additional gameplay modes, whereas FragPunk just released with so many different ways to play the game. If you don't happen to like the shortcut system, then you can once again just play something else, which is what I believe FragPunk does best. I also think fundamentally, in terms of mechanics and animations, FragPunk is just a good first-person shooter. The shooting mechanics are similar to Call of Duty, and I've yet to see anyone complain about the gunplay. The feel of each weapon that you get to play with alongside the animations are pretty good. Even if you tend to favor certain weapons over others, it's easy to learn the mechanics of each one. The game allows players of all skill levels to quickly understand how the gunplay works. The mechanics of each Lancer can also be very fun to play around with. I made an entire video about a Lancer known as Corona because I really enjoy playing with his abilities. Some Lancers will focus more on revealing enemies, while others rely more on their traps and setup. There are enough Lancers that you can choose from, and they all have their own playstyle. This game also has so many features that I've yet to see in any other game in this genre. You can go to the history tab and find all highlights that have been created for you, in which you can share those clips to pretty much anyone in the world chat. You can also look at your performance with each Lancer on a very detailed level, including career stats for each separate gameplay mode that you have played. There's a reputation level in the game, where grade A is the highest honor level that will give you certain bonuses and rewards. You can create a club and invite other players to join. Players can receive compensation if you have encountered a cheater, allowing you to see who was exploiting the game and get back to the rank points you had previously lost. There's also a kill cam immediately after you die that will confirm whether someone is actually cheating or not. Even if you don't find some of these features to be impressive, if you do add them all up together, you have to admit that FragPunk is a game that is making use of good practices. There are so many other games that release with less to offer by comparison, which made me appreciate FragPunk as a complete package even more. Now, I don't want to upset too many fans of FragPunk and the people that obviously enjoy playing this game, but I do want to be honest, and I don't think we should shy away from the criticism that FragPunk has received so far. The user interface can be confusing, with so many menus to navigate through to find what you're looking for. The multiple currencies in the game that can be overwhelming for a new player. There are some audio issues in the game, where it's hard to differentiate enemy and friendly footsteps. There are players who think that the closed beta felt better to play, as I made a poll asking my community what they thought should be improved the most, and the majority voted for a movement speed buff. It's been confirmed that there isn't any aim assist in the game, pretty much eliminating anyone that wants to play with a controller on PC, despite having these options available. Personally, I don't find any of these problems to be that bad. I can deal with having a reduced movement speed even though it felt better to play previously. I also don't mind microtransactions in free-to-play games, as long as they don't include pay-to-win elements. Almost everything in the game is cosmetic only, so it doesn't bother me from a gameplay perspective. But what really bothers me about FragPunk at the moment is the entire matchmaking system and the balancing issues. There are bots that you will sometimes play against in ranked competitive games. You can easily spot a bot by their movement and shooting, especially when you look at the kill cam after you have died. You can also view the profile page of these bots, and it's clear that most of them haven't even played for 1 hour. Many players have confirmed that once you do reach diamond rank, the bots stop appearing in your games. But I still find this really disturbing because it goes against the whole purpose of competitive ranked games. Additionally, you aren't punished enough for losing ranked matches compared to the number of points you earn for a win, making it far too easy to climb in the ladder. You can even reach Masters or Diamond with less than a 50% win rate. There's also a lot of cheaters in the game, especially in the ranks of Diamond and Platinum. There are some serious balancing issues with the game right now, where both you and your teammates can each spawn 8 utility weapons every round to disrupt enemy attackers. And so the point I'm trying to make is, I'm not ignoring the fact that FragPunk has issues, and the game is far from perfect. If you took all of these issues that players have raised and put them together in a bucket of complaints, and then decided to leave a negative review on Steam, then I understand you. You have to keep in mind that FragPunk was able to reach over 100,000 players in its first week, which is really good considering how saturated this market is. But I am starting to become more concerned with FragPunk over time, and I just hope that the developers at Bad Guitar Studios know what they are doing and are actively trying to improve the game. Most of these issues issues are not so bad that it prevents me from playing the game entirely. I can still play a team deathmatch and enjoy the game casually from time to time. So the conclusion is, FragPunk is a fun game, but I just think that the matchmaking system at the moment is really bad, and it's a bit harder for me to enjoy FragPunk personally from a competitive standpoint. That is just my own opinion. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys make of FragPunk at the moment. Do you see FragPunk lasting a long time, or do you believe that it may eventually lose a lot of players? If you liked the video and want to see more similar content, then liking the video and subscribing to the channel would help me a lot.
Fine, I'll do it for you, Moses. Goodbye.